Have you ever opened your eyes in the morning and felt that something was missing? Not just the heaviness of sleep, not just the creak of your back or the stiffness in your knees, but something deeper, an energy that used to rise quietly from within. That natural current that once told you, without words, I am alive, I am strong, I am still a man. If that feeling has faded in recent years, you're not alone, and it doesn't mean you've lost it forever. Today, I want to share with you a surprisingly simple, natural ritual that many men have used to rekindle that spark, to wake up with more strength, confidence, and that unmistakable sense of readiness. And it all begins not in the morning, but at night with what you drink before bed. I'm Dr. Olivia Harper, a urologist with over a decade of clinical experience helping men over 50 reclaim their energy, vitality, and sexual confidence without pills, without extreme routines, and without shame. And tonight, I want to talk about a quiet, powerful bedtime habit that might just surprise you with how effective it can be. Now, I understand, a drink before bed doesn't sound revolutionary. It sounds too simple, too ordinary. But here's the truth. In medicine, simplicity often hides brilliance. When something is in harmony with your body's natural rhythm, the smallest act can create the most profound change. So stay with me, because what I'm about to share isn't a passing wellness fad or a trending health hack. It's rooted in the biology of how your body heals, restores, and rebuilds itself as you sleep, especially after the age of 50. As men grow older, change doesn't hit all at once. It arrives slowly, quietly. Your blood vessels, once flexible and open like smooth, strong rivers, begin to stiffen. The natural hormone that once fueled your drive, testosterone, begins to drop in steady, subtle steps. And your sleep, the foundation of your body's recovery, becomes lighter, more fragmented. You might still get your 7 hours, but it doesn't restore you the way it used to. Add these small shifts together and they form one powerful obstacle: weakened nighttime recovery. And when nighttime recovery falters, the first thing to suffer is circulation. The quality of your blood flow determines so much: your energy, your clarity, and yes, your performance. Because at its core, a man's vitality isn't about youth or muscle. It's about movement. The movement of blood, oxygen, and life through your body. When that circulation weakens, confidence follows. You feel slower, heavier, disconnected. But the hopeful truth is this: circulation can be rebuilt. The body can learn to flow again. And this is where your bedtime drink becomes more than comfort. It becomes medicine. Let me show you exactly what's in it and why it works so powerfully. It's not exotic or expensive. Just 3 simple ingredients: warm water, pure pomegranate juice, and a thin slice of fresh ginger. No sugar, no stimulants, no fancy additives. Just nature in its most potent form. Let's start with pomegranate juice. This fruit isn't just rich in color, it's rich in life. Pomegranates are packed with polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that repair the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels. Imagine your blood vessels as highways. When they're smooth and elastic, traffic flows easily. But when inflammation and age roughen the surface, flow slows down. Pomegranate helps polish those inner walls, easing tension, lowering pressure, and allowing oxygen and nutrients to move freely again. Several clinical studies have shown that men who regularly drink pure pomegranate juice experience measurable improvements in blood flow and erectile strength. Why? Because the polyphenols support the production of nitric oxide, the natural chemical signal your body uses to relax and widen blood vessels, something every man over 50 desperately needs more of. Now, let's talk about ginger, a small root with extraordinary power. You've probably used it in your kitchen or to calm your stomach, but within that spicy warmth lies one of nature's best circulation boosters. Ginger activates nitric oxide in your bloodstream too, but it also calms inflammation deep in your tissues, especially in the pelvic region. That inflammation, the hidden kind you can't see, is one of the biggest silent enemies of male vitality. It stiffens vessels, reduces sensitivity, and disrupts the gentle hormonal signals your body depends on. By sipping ginger at night, You're giving your system a natural, anti-inflammatory nudge, a quiet invitation for blood to flow freely again, even while you sleep. And finally, the warm water. Most people overlook it, but it's what brings the other two ingredients to life. Warmth relaxes your digestive tract, soothes your nervous system, and primes your blood vessels to open gently. It acts like a catalyst, helping your body absorb the pomegranate's antioxidants and ginger's active compounds more efficiently. It's a humble ingredient, but it's the difference between a drink that passes through you and a remedy that becomes part of you. Now you might be wondering, can this really make a difference? Can such a simple ritual truly bring back the energy, the morning vitality, the confidence you thought was gone? And I'll tell you what I tell my patients. Healing isn't always loud. It's not always dramatic. Sometimes it's quiet, slow, consistent, and that's exactly what your body responds to best. Men who've made this drink part of their nightly rhythm tell me something remarkable. Within a few weeks, they start sleeping deeper. Their mornings feel lighter. They describe a renewed sense of warmth, energy, even quiet excitement. Not a surge, but a steady hum of vitality. It's not about chasing youth, it's about reconnecting with strength. You see, the goal here isn't to go back in time. It's to age forward with grace, power, and control. You don't need to be 25 again. You just need to be fully alive at 60, 70, or 80. And that's possible when you give your body what it needs to restore itself. This bedtime ritual isn't a gimmick. It's a gesture, a message to your body that says, I'm still here, I'm still listening. You're not forcing anything. You're simply cooperating with the natural processes that have been keeping men healthy for millennia. When you make this drink, sit with it for a moment. Feel the warmth in your hands. Let it remind you that self-care doesn't have to be complicated. It can be quiet, consistent, intentional. You're not fixing something broken, you're nurturing something wise. So tonight, take 5 minutes. Warm the water, pour a splash of pomegranate juice, slice a piece of ginger, stir slowly, and sip it with presence. Think of it as an act of respect for your body, for your years, for everything you've built and endured. And tomorrow morning when you wake, pay attention, not to what's missing, but to what's returning. Because sometimes strength doesn't roar. It returns in silence, in warmth, in flow. Let's go deeper. Because to truly understand why this simple bedtime drink is so effective, you need to know what your body is doing while you sleep. Most people think of sleep as downtime, a pause button for the day, but in truth, your body is incredibly active during those hours. Sleep is when restoration happens, quietly, efficiently, and completely under the radar. Every night, your body performs a kind of internal symphony. Hormones rebalance, blood vessels repair, and your nervous system resets itself after the demands of the day. And for men over 50, this nighttime window becomes sacred. It's the only time your body isn't fighting gravity, stress, or digestion. It's the one consistent opportunity it has to truly heal. During deep sleep, your body releases testosterone in strategic, rhythmic bursts, tiny pulses that determine how you feel the next day. These hormonal waves influence everything from your energy and muscle tone to your mood and sexual function. But as men age, shallow sleep and chronic stress blunt those pulses. The body stops signaling as strongly, and the result is predictable: lower testosterone, less recovery, weaker circulation, and that feeling of waking up tired even after a full night in bed. Now imagine giving your body a head start before you even close your eyes. A warm, nourishing drink that calms inflammation, improves blood flow, and sets the stage for optimal hormone release. That's what this blend does. Here's what happens step by step. The warm water soothes your digestive tract and lowers your heart rate, signaling your nervous system to shift from fight or flight into rest and digest. This is critical. When your body is in this calm parasympathetic state, testosterone release becomes more efficient and cellular repair accelerates. Next, the pomegranate polyphenols begin to circulate. They strengthen the inner lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium, making it more responsive. Better endothelial health equals better nitric oxide production. And nitric oxide is the silent messenger behind every healthy erection, every surge of energy. Every morning, you wake up feeling restored. Meanwhile, ginger takes on its deeper role. Beyond improving blood flow, it helps regulate cortisol, the stress hormone that directly competes with testosterone. Elevated cortisol keeps your body in survival mode. Ginger helps reverse that balance, lowering stress levels and paving the way for your body to produce more natural androgens overnight. The combined effect of these three ingredients is profound. You fall asleep faster, you stay asleep longer, and your body uses that time more efficiently. Your blood vessels expand gently through the night instead of constricting. Your prostate experiences better drainage and less inflammation. Your heart rate slows, your breathing deepens, and your nervous system finally gets to do what it's designed for: restore balance. But what happens if you skip this care? If you go to bed dehydrated, stressed, or fueled by sugar and processed foods, your system never transitions fully into recovery. Your vessels stay stiff, your blood thickens slightly, and your body fights instead of repairs. That's why so many men wake up multiple times at night to urinate or feel heavy and unrefreshed in the morning. This small ritual interrupts that destructive cycle. It replaces chaos with calm, inflammation with flow, and disconnection with awareness. Within a few weeks of consistency, something remarkable starts to happen. You might notice fewer nighttime bathroom trips. You may find your sleep becoming deeper, your dreams more vivid, and your mornings clearer. And then one morning, without planning it or expecting it, your body quietly proves that it's healing through that unmistakable signal of male vitality. And that's the real point here. This isn't about chasing youth or proving anything. It's about alignment, about working with your biology instead of fighting it. Now, if you want to take this one step further and amplify the results, pair this nightly drink with gentle evening movement. I'm not talking about gym workouts or long cardio sessions. Your body doesn't need that at night. What it needs is rhythm. After dinner, try a slow 10-minute walk. Feel the weight of the day release from your shoulders. Or, if walking isn't possible, lie on your back and take slow, deep breaths, hand on your chest, until your body softens. This activates the parasympathetic system, the one responsible for deep sleep, hormone regulation, and smooth vascular function. These moments tell your body it's safe to recover, and safety is the foundation of restoration. Then, make your drink. Warm, simple, intentional. You're no longer just ending your day. You're preparing for renewal. Over time, this small habit becomes a nightly ritual of vitality. You begin to associate bedtime not with aging or decline, but with renewal and power. You'll find yourself waking up calmer, lighter, more centered, and with more signs that your body is still capable, still responsive, still yours. And that's the quiet confidence every man deserves. The knowledge that you are not fading, you are evolving. So tonight, I want you to try something new. Turn off the TV, put your phone down, walk into your kitchen, slice that fresh ginger, pour that deep red pomegranate juice, add warm water, and stir slowly. Then drink, not quickly, not absent-mindedly, but as a man who respects the vessel he lives in. Because this ritual isn't just about sleep. It's about self-respect. It's about honoring the body that's carried you through every challenge and choosing, at this stage of life, to nourish it instead of neglect it. You are not past your prime, you are in your prime of awareness, the stage where intention matters more than impulse. So take this small act and turn it into a promise, to rest deeply, to wake fully, to live purposefully. I'm Dr. Olivia Harper, and I want you to remember, your vitality doesn't end with age, it begins with attention. Drink with intention tonight, and let your body show you what it remembers tomorrow.